Good evening, Martyn's mates, and welcome to another episode of the Martyn Lucas Chat Show. We are now live and the build-up has begun. It's 44 minutes and 31 seconds away from tonight's episode of the Martyn Lucas Chat Show with the very lovely Rosemary Bell, talking about Reliv, how to live a better life, how to do... I'm going to save it for you. We've got so much to talk about tonight. This woman isn't just involved in Reliv, she's also an amazing artist as well. And she has some wonderful stories to share with you all. So we'll be live with you in just over 44 minutes from now. If you are now watching us live on YouTube, which is of course you are, that's where we are streaming live to, please click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We ask you to chat live in the chat box. Rosemary has already commented in the chat box. And she's in my green room now, drinking my champagne and eating my chocolates. I'm going to look at her now and get the thumbs up. Rosemary, can you hear me on YouTube? Are you watching it? Yes, she is. She's got it. She's all good. There we go. So, if you'd like to say hello to our special star guest this evening, Rosemary Bell, please do comment in the live chat, and she's there with you right now. We ask you, of course, as always, to please share this video. You can click share underneath the video right now, and you can share it to Facebook, you can share it to Instagram, Twitter, anywhere you like. We'll be back very, very shortly, folks, with our live show tonight, starring Rosemary Bell from Reliv, coming up very, very shortly. Okay, folks, coming up shortly on the Martyn Lucas Chat Show tonight, our special guest is Rosemary Bell talking about Reliv. Reliv, it's going to be great. And she's also an artist as well, and you can she will show you some of her beautiful art, which is actually on her wall right now in the green room as she waits to come on to tonight's show. So sit back and relax, get yourself settled down. If you are on YouTube now, please do click subscribe and ring the notification bell. And if you could also please like the video and share it onto Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and all those usual places. You can send the link out on email as well. So we hope you will do that. We're going to be here live very, very shortly with Rosemary Bell, my star guest this evening here on the Martyn Lucas Chat Show. Just 22 minutes and 40 seconds from now. And tonight, for the very first time, in fact, the second time we had this feature added yesterday, if you are a business or you're one of my top fans for the Martyn Lucas channel and you want to highlight yourself and you want to promote yourself, you will see just at the bottom of the top chat, the live chat, you will see a little $sign. That $sign there is to help and support my channel. My channel is all funded by donations. So if you wanted to buy one of the stickers or one of the highlighted comments and your name and your business post to the top of the chat, you can do so by clicking on the little $sign, and that money goes to support my channel and also gives you the opportunity to promote yourself live in the chat as well. There we go. All right, we'll see you back in 21 minutes and 45 seconds from now for the Martyn Lucas Chat Show starring Rosemary Bell. Well, good evening, Martyn's mates, and welcome to the latest episode of the Martyn Lucas Chat Show. Tonight, starring Rosemary Bell, coming up very shortly, in fact, just in 7 minutes' time. Thank you ever so much, everyone, for joining us here tonight. Let's see who we've got in the live chat. Alice, thank you for joining us from England. Ruben Carrillo, how are you, mate? One of my great mates. Good to see you, mate. Of course, Rosemary Bell herself, she's here in the live chat as well as in the green room. Anna Brooks, you'll be on the show very, very shortly, coming up shortly. Thanks, Anna, for joining us. Cindy Coggins is here. Always great to see Cindy Coggins, of course, the number one realtor we all love and know. Cindy, when you want to buy a house, Cindy's the one to speak to. Okay, Preston Mercury, one of my fans as well. Thank you so much indeed. Lovely to see you all here this evening. Thank you very much. And Leah Vince as well. Thank you so much indeed. If it's your first time here, please do click subscribe and ring the notification bell. Well, you're here, folks. Let's try and get as many people for Rosemary as possible. Click on the share button and share it to Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, email, text. You can share it anywhere you like. If you'd like to be on the show, you can see on the screen martynlucas.com. Contact me through the website or join the VIP fan club by texting the word Lucas to 888111. Many of my sponsors give me stuff to give away, and you are all in with a chance to get those lovely goodies by texting Lucas to 888111. Coming up on the Martyn Lucas Show over the next few weeks, we have some great shows. We have, in a couple of days' time, we have a fundraiser for McKinney Clinic, and we're already over $21,000 we've raised for the doctors and nurses in the McKinney Clinic. A few days ago, we raised $10,200 for the Pocket Sandwich Theatre. Coming up in a couple of weeks' time, we have the unfortunate homeless children in Dallas, Texas. If they wasn't taken care of by Vogel Alcove, they'd be on the streets. We have a fundraiser for them, and we've already been guaranteed $10,000 to match everyone else's donation by Santander Bank, which we thank ever so much indeed for that. The Mavericks, Mark Cuban, are looking to be on the show. Bon Jovi is sending me his guitar into the studio. So we have some great people on the show, and the show is climbing and growing every day. But tonight, it's the star of our show is the lovely Rosemary Bell, talking about Reliv. And you'll learn all about Reliv here this evening, as well as you'll see some of her art. She has a piece of her own art behind her right now in the green room, where she's sitting, as you know, eating my chocolates and drinking my champagne in my green room, my virtual green room. Absolutely wonderful. Good to see you all here this evening. Thank you very much indeed. And I hope you'll join us in just 4 minutes from now. Okay, guys, good evening and welcome. We're just a minute and a half now away from the start of our show. Absolutely wonderful to have so many of our great friends and fans here tonight supporting the Martyn Lucas show and the Martyn Lucas channel. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much. This channel is growing every day, and I keep telling people that the Martyn Lucas channel is not the Martyn Lucas channel. It's a network for everyone. I am merely the train driver driving this train down the track. And this channel is dedicated to support non-profits, charities, people that want to promote their businesses. I'm here to serve and help other people with my music and my studio here. That's what the Martyn Lucas channel is all about. So, very excited tonight. Our latest episode of the Martyn Lucas Chat Show is starring Rosemary Bell from Reliv, coming up in just a few moments. Okay, we're counting down. 3, 2, 1, and good evening, Martyn's mates. How are you this evening? How are you? It's great to be here tonight. My name is Martyn Lucas, voted World Piano Man, professional YouTuber, and tonight it's the Martyn Lucas episode, Martyn Lucas Chat Show with Rosemary Bell. Right off the bat, I'm going to tell you, I just asked you, how are you feeling? I'm going to tell you, I wasn't going to tell you, but I am going to tell you because it's going to be flipping obvious when I get out of this chair. About an hour ago, I pulled my back out again. I've got 6 bulging discs in my back, and from time to time, I have some difficulty. And I'm right in the middle of those moments right now. So I wasn't going to share it with you, but I thought I'm going to, because the moment I move, you'll all know, because I'll be like a 90-year-old man hobbling across the studio. But anyway, that's all the way it goes. Tonight we're talking about Reliv with Rosemary Bell, one of my mates who I met on NTI, and I welcome all our NTI guests and friends this evening to the show. I can see we've got Ruben there, and Alice has joined us, Leah Vince has joined us, Cindy Coggins I saw earlier, Anna Brooks. Thank you so much indeed for joining us, everybody. Tonight I'm really excited to introduce to you Rosemary Bell. She's a wonderful lady. I have some wonderful stories to share with you this evening. Some great pictures, some art. And she sent me a few things in. And she's a very celebrated lady, may I say, as well. She has many awards and many recognitions for the things that she does with Reliv. So I'm very excited to introduce her. If it's your first time here, please click on the subscribe and ring the notification bell. That's so important, guys, because each time I produce new content, you'll be the first to know about it by simply clicking subscribe and ringing the notification bell. Well, as you all know, we always start the show with a bit of music. The Martyn Lucas theme tune. You're all singing along by now, right? Okay, let's move to the other part of the studio. This will be interesting now when I try and get out of this chair. But please bear with me if I do hobble a little bit, because, to be honest, it really hurts. All right? Okay, here we go. All right, let's go over here a minute. Oh, there we go. That wasn't too bad. All right. Okay. We're in the hot seat right now. Welcome to the Martyn Lucas Show. We bring you all kinds of chatter that we bring you the people that you want to know at the Martyn Lucas Show. Oh, welcome to the Martyn Lucas Show. We bring you all kinds of chatter that we bring you the people that you want to know at the Martyn Lucas Show. Ah, welcome to the Martyn Lucas Show. We bring you all kinds of chatter that we bring you the people that you want to know at the Martyn Lucas Show. Yes, they say music makes you feel better? I feel better already. I have to say, I have to be honest, I feel better already. I've just got to make sure that I don't spin around too much and bend in the wrong direction, because I know exactly what happens when I do. I go ouch and fall on the floor. All right. I'm now going to go over to the other part of my studio right now and bring in my star guest, Rosemary Bell. Really excited tonight to introduce her to you. Here we go. All right. How are you, Rosemary? How are you? Are you all good? Let me bring her into the studio right now. So I'm going to welcome her, and I want you to give her a huge round of applause. And we have a little sort of built-in applause tonight. We have a crowd behind my magic curtain, and we want you to give her a great round of applause as I bring her in. Are you ready? We're trying something new right now. This hasn't been done before. Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Martyn Lucas Show, the lovely Rosemary Bell. Here we go. How are you, Rosemary? Did you like the sound effects? That was great. How are you?
I am fine. How are you? I'm so sorry that you're having a back problem.
Oh, do you know what? I am, but I'm loving doing this, and it doesn't matter. You know, it's always things in life that make you that you know you draw strength from, right? And music has always been my thing since I was a little kid. And I've been really like, oh, God, tonight, oh, man, this is hurting. But the moment I sat down at the piano and started singing, the pain hasn't gone away, but I just feel better. Do you know what I mean? It's my little thing. And now I'm talking to you, and I see your smiling face, and everybody's watching, and I feel better. I know I'll pay for it when I get up and go back at the end of the show. But right now, I'm loving it, and that's what it's all about. Rosemary Bell. You are my special guest tonight. It's lovely to have you here. I'm going to very quickly share with everybody below now on my screen. Where's it gone? Here we go. Where's that disappeared to? Where's it disappeared to? I can't see. Oh, there it is. Here it is. I want to share with everybody. This is Rosemary Bell, Reliv Independent Distributor. This is the website. This is what we're talking about, folks, tonight. All these lovely things here, Rosemary is going to tell us all about. There's lots of things here. Reliv Defense, RLV Hemp and Melatonin, I believe it is. All kinds of health. We've got health videos, business videos, science products. It's all there for you, folks. This link, by the way, is below in the description. Okay? It's differencemaker.reliv.com. Okay, but if you don't remember that now, and you don't have to remember that now, that is in the description below. You can go and check it out. Okay, so go and do that, and you will be able to learn all about it from the website. But telling us, first of all, before we talk about Reliv, we are going to introduce Rosemary. And as you can see behind her, she has on the wall in my virtual green room a beautiful piece of art. And I believe this is some art that you did yourself. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Absolutely beautiful. Is it what is it? Oils, paints? What is it?
Yeah, this is acrylic, but I do paint in oils and watercolor and acrylics.
Now you did. It's very beautiful. That actually is that sort of poppies. Is that what that is? What flower
yes,
is that?
yes,
It is
poppies.
beautiful. Very very nice indeed. I like the way it's all displayed on all the different frames and stuff like that. It's very very nice indeed.
Thank
And
you.
I believe, though, I'm sad to say, folks, you can't buy any of your art. Is that correct? You just do it for a hobby, for your own pastime.
Yeah, down the road I might, but for now I just paint for things I need around the house and maybe gifts for special friends.
Wonderful. Well, tonight we are. Rosemary did want me to tell you. She says, I am presently. I love the way she says that. She said to me, I am presently 67 years old, but I don't feel like it. You're like Ruben Carrillo, who's 77. He's a similar guy to you, the same sort of attitude. He's watching tonight, and that's lovely to have you, Ruben, join in here tonight. Please, Rosemary, tell us how you got involved in Reliv and what it's all about.
Well, I was introduced to Reliv over 17 years ago by my best friend from high school. And at the time, I had lost my job at Hewlett Packard, and I was literally about to lose my home. I couldn't find a good paying job anywhere. And when my girlfriend called and shared Reliv with me, I kind of turned her down because I didn't really want to do a network marketing. I was looking for a real job that paid, week to week with benefits. And when I couldn't find one, I just started praying about it, and something just told me, go check out Reliv and see what it's like. And at the time, I had a lot of health issues going on. I felt like a 90-year-old. I had neck and back pain. I was on 4 different medications for blood pressure, thyroid, hormone replacement, had to take something to sleep at night. And I had an eye condition that every eye doctor will tell you will never go away. And when I got on these products, it was amazing what happened within 6 months. And I worked with my doctors. They helped me get off of my medications. My body just became healthy enough that I no longer required them. My neck and back pain got better just within a couple of weeks, and I really don't suffer with that anymore. I had had a couple of car accidents, and my eye condition improved in 3 months. And then a year later, I just didn't have it anymore. And my eyes improved 11 years out of 16 and stayed the same the other 5 or 6 years. So the products are truly amazing. And the business is too, because I needed to make $1,000 my first month in order to keep my home. And I treated this like a real business. I talked to people about their health situation and their income too. And I just asked people, are you open to hearing a solution for what's going on in your life? And if they were open minded, we sat down, had an appointment, and I helped them get started on the products. And most people are just beyond amazed with how good our products are. And we have probably the highest commitment level than most other all network marketing companies, because the people that I put on these products 17 and a half years ago, most of them are still on the products today. And they have shared it with their friends, and some of them have shared it with theirs. So I have a really big following of people, hundreds and hundreds of people that still take the products month to month. And that wouldn't happen if you had a mediocre product. It only happens when you have superior products. And I was able to make 4,000 my first month in order. I just needed 1,000 for the house, but when I made 4,000, I got super excited about it because
Absolutely right.
yeah, and you don't make that kind of money unless you help people. And
Sure.
that's what I like most about this is you don't make a penny unless you reach out and help a lot of people.
And
So
at the end of the day, I've always said, like you just said there, it's testimony that people have been using the product for years and years, and they still come back. And you wouldn't have been successful if the product hadn't worked, would you? I mean, people wouldn't continue to buy it. I know you said you gave me a note here, and the CEO says, if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. And I fully understand that as a singer musician. If you find something you really care about that really makes a difference in the world, apart from the day you get a bad back over it, it doesn't
right.
it doesn't feel like work, does it? And I see you said here that you're looking for people to make a change in their lives and to truly help others. And you also said, which I thought was a really nice sentiment, isn't that what God put us on earth to do in the first place?
Correct.
That's a
That's
wonderful thing to
true.
say.
Yep. And Martin, this company was started because a microbiologist created this product over a disc problem in his back. So you and I definitely need to talk. That's
Well, I
why the company got started.
I've had this problem all my life. I've been an entertainer all my life, moving speakers around all my life. A lot of impact with dancing when I was younger. I used to do a lot of dancing and stuff like that, and moving a lot of things around. And I've got 6 bulging discs, and from time to time, I will scratch my ear and my back goes out. You'll never know when it's going to happen, but I would love some help with it. I really would, because right now I'm smiling because I've been on stage since I was born. Literally, from 6 months old, I was under the stage of my dad's orchestra. In America, you had the Glenn Miller Orchestra in the war. In England, we had the Victor Sylvester Dance Orchestra. That was our war band, if you like. And I was under the stage of a huge orchestra, falling asleep with the beat of my dad's drums. That's how I fell asleep. All right. So I've lived entertainment the moment I was born, right the way through to now. In fact, my godfather was Kenny Baker. Kenny Baker was the little man inside the R2D2 robot on Star Wars. Hence my name, Martyn Lucas. That's, you can see the connection there. So
Wow.
I've learned how to smile and put a face on and get on with the show. So right now, this smile ain't as real as it normally is. Well, it is real, but it just hurts a bit. All right. But tonight, I've also got some lovely pictures I want to share. But before I do, though, because Rosemary sent me some wonderful pictures in of her family and friends, and got some lovely stories to share with you. But one of the songs that we talked about when we planned the show was "What a Wonderful World," and it's funny the amount of people that ask for that song. So tonight I'm going to do it slightly different than I've done before, and see if you enjoy it this way. All right. So here we go. Let's try and get across to the other part of the studio. I'm just going to mute you now for a few moments, Rosemary, so you can turn up your YouTube if you want to watch it or however you want to do. All right. I'll see you back in a minute.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm now going to move to the different part of the studio, and I won't be as quick as I normally am, folks. I'm sure you won't mind bearing with me just a second, will you? All right, that wasn't too bad. All right. Okay, here we go. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them blue for me and you. And I say to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the bright blessed day, and the dark sacred night. And I say to myself, what a wonderful world. All the colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, also on their faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying how do you do. They're really saying I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I say to myself, what a wonderful world. Yeah, I say to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, yeah. And I say to myself, what a wonderful world. There we go. What a wonderful world it is. And it is always a wonderful world on the Martyn Lucas Show, because I get such great people. And I'll tell you now, I only ever have on the show my friends, people I really like and I could really honestly recommend. I get so many people tell me about my guests and say, you really have, where's it? Tevik, I think it is, Tevik Mola. That's a new name. I've not seen that name on the show before. Perhaps you would let us know where you're actually from. That'd be wonderful to see where you're from. Alice is over there in England. Thank you so much, Leah, as well. Ruben Carrillo, you're welcome, Rosemary. Lovely to always have Ruben Carrillo in the house. He's a legend. Hi, Sally. Yep, Sally is over there in Japan. Absolutely wonderful to have you here. Right, let me go back now to the other part of the studio. Here we go. All right, Rosemary, I'm coming back to you now. Okay, let's bring you back in again now. I'm going to unmute you for a few moments. Here we go. All right, you're unmuted. But what I'm going to do before I actually bring you back into the shot, Rosemary, I'm actually going to show a couple of pictures, and I would like you to give me your comments on these pictures right now, okay? So let me go down into here. Some beautiful pictures we have here. Rosemary sent these in to me today. First of all, you can see this one here. Now you'll get it about 20 seconds behind on your YouTube. This is a picture of you with the girls having a party. It looks like with a lower across the top, and I can see Rosemary there. Rosemary is second from the left. Everybody, what's happening in this picture?
I don't see it, but I know that's probably my friends that I went to Hawaii with last year. The company sends people to Hawaii that have accumulated 70 points, and that was last October, and just as of yesterday, I officially earned another trip to Maui for this October. So
that is great. Is that all because of Reliv? That's all happened.
Yes.
Wow,
Yes.
fantastic. Well, this is the high recommendation why you need to get involved. So how can people get involved with Reliv with you?
Well, they can go to my website, or they can contact me. On my website is my phone number, I believe, or text me or email, and then we can set up an appointment. It's very simple.
Well, all that information, folks, is below in the description, and I've shown you the website. And again, the website and all those details and all Rosemary's details is below in the description as well, okay? And if anybody wants to ask any questions, please do ask in the live chat, and Rosemary will answer those questions for you. I'm going to share with you once again the website. Here it is. This is Rosemary's website here, Reliv Independent Distributor. And there's her number on the screen. You can see there, 314-630-9452. Get healthier, live happier, and I'd be happy if I was sent to Hawaii. Let me show you some other wonderful pictures that she sent me. Look at these pictures here. These are the girls on the beach. You'll get this about 20 seconds after I'm showing it, Rosemary. This is you and another lady with, it looks like a local Hawaiian in between you with a big flower in her hair on the beach. That's a beautiful picture right there. And what else do we have here? Now, I think this is a scene from your house. It's a beautiful balcony overlooking a lake. Is that, I'm going to bring you back in again now. Is that your home? It's a beautiful balcony overlooking a wonderful lake with a beautiful sunset. Is that your home there, Rosemary?
Yes, it is. I was able to, along with my boyfriend Rick, we purchased this home 3 years ago, and I have been living here for 2 years. Absolutely love it. It's Table Rock Lake. It's 15 minutes from Branson, Missouri.
I must say, it's absolutely beautiful. I was looking at that picture thinking, wow, you get to sit there and walk outside and sit there and look across that lake with that sunset. That doesn't get much better. In fact, it makes me homesick. It makes me think about where I live in England. It's very similar to that. I live on the coast near Camelot Castle, where King Arthur was allegedly the king of Cornwall and England at the time. And it looks very similar. Lake Guinevere, where they threw the Excalibur. It looks a little bit like that. Mm-hmm. So that's where I live in Cornwall. So not quite Texas. But I'm going to share with you another a picture that Rosemary sent to me. And this is her probably on that same balcony. It looks a bit the same balcony. And that's where she made that beautiful painting that you can see behind her right now. No wonder she turns out beautiful paintings when she can relax on a balcony and look at a view like that. I would say I can't paint at all, but I would imagine if I could sit on a balcony like that, I definitely would be able to paint something. I mean, that is absolutely beautiful. So where do you get, Rosemary, where do you get the inspiration for your paintings? I would presume a lot of it comes from where you live, and how you feel about things, right?
Yes, I'm a gardener. I love flowers. If I see an interesting flower or a picture somewhere, I take the picture and then I paint it. And I say I'm going to dedicate Sundays to painting. It doesn't always happen. I always have to really be inspired and be in the mood, but I love to do it, and it's a very rewarding thing to do.
I know tonight, and it's a special thing actually. You were telling me today when we were talking on the phone that you've been meeting with your first graders at school for 60 years. 8 girls. You meet every year at the lake. Is it that lake just there where you?
Yes,
And
yes.
you've been doing that for 60 years, and there's 8 of you now still doing it. That's a beautiful story, Rosemary.
Yes, we get together several times during the year, but since I've been at the lake for 3 years, we've been, getting together. And one of my friends, or a couple of them, are here today, and
Yes,
they will be here until Sunday. And
wonderful.
it's so much fun to have friends come out here, and I think it's pretty cool to have friends for over 60 years that have stayed together. It's a lot of fun.
Your friends are there with you now, just behind the camera somewhere.
She's sitting out on the deck enjoying the view right now.
Well, I hope they're watching you on YouTube right now. I hope they are.
Yes.
Fantastic. And I also believe as well, you're quite a romantic, and I believe your boyfriend is right there. I know he's just off camera right now. What's his name?
His name is Rick.
And you've been dating Rick for how long?
9 years.
9 years. So everybody's thinking now. I know what everybody's thinking. She's been dating Rick for 9 years. When are they going to get married and hire me as the wedding singer? That's what everybody's thinking. Where's Rick? Let's bring Rick on the
All
camera.
right. Come on, Rick.
Come over here, Rick. There he is.
right.
Look, there he is. How are you, mate?
I'm fine, and yourself?
I'm very well, mate. Good to have you. How are you this evening? I love the beard.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. It's wonderful talking to your good lady, and we're having a little thing here on YouTube. When are you two going to get married?
That
dropping
seems
you right.
to be the question.
That's I would imagine you get people do that all the time, right? They try and they wind you up, and I say if you're happy, mate, you're happy. You do whatever makes you happy.
I am very happy. Thank you.
So do you? These wonderful products that Rosemary has, these Reliv products. You look at a young, energetic chap yourself. So do you take any of these products? Keep you healthy and fit and well.
Yes, sir. Several.
Fantastic. So I'm thinking I need to look into this because this back of mine is really getting me down right now.
Well, it's
That's
funny you
actually-
should really say something. Excuse me, because I had a back problem and not so much anymore, but I started taking the products, and Rosemary and I were working on a job one day, and later that night she said, "How's your back feeling?" I said, "Fine, how's yours?" And she goes, "Well, you usually are complaining about this time of day." And I went, "Not anymore."
Well, there you go. There's testimony right there. I need to know what that magic sauce that you're taking is, and maybe I should give it a go. I've got 6 bulging discs, and just a thing that I have, and from time to time it really hurts. It really hurts, mate. I wish it didn't, but it does. But,
We can help.
Well, I'm going to look into it. All right. I want to get a little bit more famous, because when you're famous and you have a famous chat show, people send you stuff for free. I've been told that when you have a really big chat show with millions of viewers, people send you free stuff. I just don't have millions of viewers just yet, but we're getting close. We had 2 million minutes of watch time in 2 months, so I'm working my way up to it, and then I'll get stuff sent for free.
Sounds good.
Oh, brilliant. Well, Rick, thank you ever so much for coming on. I'm just going to share with the viewers a wonderful... you're very welcome, mate. A wonderful picture here. I've got this of Rick. Look at this, folks. Look at this. Isn't this a great picture? I reckon this was on Rick's birthday. Was it Rick's birthday or was it Rosemary's birthday? But it's got to be Rick, because he's got He's got a cake there. I think it's 70 years. I think it's 70 on the cake. And he's getting a big kiss and he's smiling from ear to ear. He looks like he's enjoying the cake and the kiss from the lovely Rosemary Bell there. Absolutely great. When was it your birthday, Rick?
May 7th.
May 7th. We missed it.
Yes, sir, but that's okay.
Yep. If you look at that cake, I cut out pictures of Rick doing Senior Olympics. He does all kinds of events, frisbee throw, soccer kicks, softball throw,
Wow.
many events. How many events? Like
A dozen.
a dozen.
Absolutely fantastic. Well, it's lovely seeing you together and chatting with you, Rick. Thank you ever so much. I'm going to go back to my piano now and do another song and see what happens. All right. Cheers, Rick. Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you very much indeed. Rosemary, you've been a great guest on my show tonight. I've really enjoyed having you. Tonight's it's a bit shorter than we normally do. We had a conversation earlier, and Rosemary said that they've got stuff planned for the rest of the evening. So could we make it a really tight show, around about 30 minutes? We're just coming up to that now. So, Rosemary, before we start wrapping up the show, was there anything particular that you wanted to tell your viewers and our guests about tonight?
Well, I guess, if people are looking for solutions for any type of change that they like to make with their health or their finances, I'm the person to call. And, my tagline is, if you want to feel better than you ever have in your whole life, people holler this out that know me, they go, ring the bell.
Absolutely, ring the bell. I'm always saying ring the bell because if you ring the bell on my YouTube channel, you get notified when I bring out new content. And we got some great stuff coming up, including the Mavericks and Bon Jovi sending me his guitar down here in the studio, big fundraiser shows. But you know what, Rosemary, I got a special song for you. Seeing you two together like that has inspired me. I was thinking, I know what I want to sing next. I want to wrap up the show with this. This was a song I wrote years ago when I was on my own. And I was a single chap, and I was touring around the world. I've done 195 countries, and this is my own song. This is a song I've recorded, and it's on iTunes. And this was my debut single years ago. And of course, I had to change the words when I met Leah and we got married because it was all about me finding a lady. And of course, now I have a lady. I had to change the last line of the song. So if you will allow me, I would like to sing this, especially for you and Rick there. You seem so happy in love and everything like that. Absolutely brilliant. So please, folks, check out Rosemary's website. All the information is below in the chat and in the description. You can go below there. Sounds of great products. They clearly work. Both of you are very fit and well, and you both a testimony that you take it. So, all the different things. And I've shown you the website, and go on there and you can get more information. And of course, the day that Rosemary decides to start selling her art, we'll let you know about that because that one behind you is beautiful. That would look lovely in my studio right there. All right. So I'm going to wrap up the show. I will come back to close up with you, Rosemary, in a few moments' time. So I'm just going to mute you a second, go back to my studio, and this next song is a dedication to you. It's my own song. I don't think it's been heard. In fact, it hasn't been heard before on the Martyn Lucas show. So I'm going to this will be a premiere, and I hope you enjoy it. Rosemary, you've been absolutely great, and I'll see you back in a few moments. Okay, here we go.
All right, thank you.
I'm just going to move now, folks, to the back of the studio. Here we go. This is my own single. I hope you enjoy it. It's called Anybody Out There. the world. I played in every major capital too. As I traveled so far and wide, I found a wife, I made a family. Those days are gone now, I'm home alone again, starting over, trying to make things right. Is there anybody out there for me? Is there anybody out there sharing my life? Is there anybody out there for me to love me for what I am, know what I am meant to be? Not for money, not for fame, no, not again. I remember I was 4 years old. I used to play piano beside my dad. When I was sad, when I was glad, my music never let me down. This is my commitment I'm looking for, to last the rest of my life. People judge me before they know me. They have never been inside my home. Is there anybody out there for me? Is there anybody out there for me to share my life? Is there anybody out there for me to love me for what I am, know what I am meant to be? Not for money, not for fame, no, not again. Is there anybody out there for me? Is there anybody out there for me to share my life? Is there anybody out there for me? Oh, to love me for what I am, know what I am meant to be. I guess so. I'll have my music and my Texas skies. There you go. All right. That's my own single, and that is a song called Anybody Out There. That's my own song I composed years ago, and as you heard there, I changed the end of the show to suit. Well, let me just, need to unmute you. I do apologize. Unmute you. There we go. Thank you, Rosemary, for being my guest tonight on the show. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you here on the show.
Well, it was an honor to be on your show. You're so talented, and that was a beautiful song. Thank you so much.
My absolute pleasure. It's just a real treat to have you here. As some of you may know, we had you scheduled to be here a while ago, and due to unforeseen circumstances, we had to move it. We had some sad news in your family, so we had to move the date to today. But I'm so glad that we've been able to do it. I hope everybody's enjoyed it. But more than that, I hope you've learned a bit more about Rosemary and her lovely life with her friends and the people that she still spends each year with on the lake. I think that's such a great story. That's a Hollywood movie right there. And the great Rick, when he came in, absolutely great to see him. And the two of you are happy together, and what you're doing with Reliv and all the success you've had, all the awards that you're due. You mentioned to me earlier that you've been nominated again for more awards coming up shortly. That's right, isn't it?
Yes, yes. I should be getting a Sandy Award tomorrow in the mail, and or they're special delivering it, and we're having our huge conference at the end of the month. It's going to be a Zoom presentation, and so they're going to do a special thing at that time to give me that award. And there are only four of us have received that award all year, so it's a really just an honor to be able to get this. So. And it
Well,
was from doing a $30,000 personal volume month. That doesn't count the people that were in before. This is just new people for this
well,
past month.
Well, it's testimony to the product. It's testimony to you. So if you are looking for a business opportunity, it seems to make sense to me to do something that could benefit you and your family and friends in a real way. And clearly, Rosemary seems to be the person that you want to hook up with, because she seems very successful with it. So you're not teaming up with someone who's not really knows what they're doing and not as much success. Rosemary seems to be, stealing all the awards and doing all the great stuff, and obviously she's very happy and successful as well in it. So reach out to Rosemary, go below, make contact with her. This video is evergreen, Rosemary. Anyone who searches Reliv, the product, your name, all the different tags and descriptions that we put in the back end of YouTube, things you don't see, but I've put in there for you. People will find this video for years and years to come, and they'll be able to get in touch with you and your family and be a part of it all. So I'd like to just end by saying thank you so much for being on the show. I look forward to seeing all of you next time. In a couple of days' time, I'm back here with a fundraiser for McKinney Clinic, all those wonderful doctors and nurses who have been taking care of us during this current crisis. We've already raised over, I believe, $20,000. It's incredible. There's a lot of support for it. It's going to be a great night. We're going to be rocking and rolling all night long with music and people donating. And then we've got the big thing with Bon Jovi and the Mavericks coming up in a week or so after that. And in between that, we've got all your mates from NTI coming on just like you, promoting their businesses and telling their stories about their lives and what they're up to. So thank you once again, Rosemary.
Okay, could I just mention one thing?
Please
Now
do.
more than ever, people need to be taking a product like Reliv, because it's going to build a strong immune system, because this COVID virus is around a bit longer. Hopefully it will be gone someday, but it's going to be around a bit longer. So it's so important to get your body as healthy as you possibly can. So, and we do have a 100% money back guaranteed. So they people will never regret getting started.
You're absolutely right. And I speak to doctors and healthcare people all the time, and they say one of the most, if not the most important thing right now is the immune system. Because,
Right.
if you are unfortunate to get, to catch to catch it right now, if your body is fully strong and protected, it can fight it. But if you're
Right.
weak and your body's not in good condition, then you're in trouble. And that's the story across the world, isn't it? Keep it
Yes.
healthy, keep happy, keep well, keep the immune system. So as you say, your product now is probably more important than it's probably been for a long time. So you're absolutely right. I look forward to hearing people reach out to Rosemary. I'll be checking on Rosemary, and I'll be finding out, did anybody call you up and who said what and who did this. I know, I think it was one of my friends from NTI came on, Barbara Sanders, and I think it was during the show or the day after or whatever it was, or a day or so later, someone bought some $400 worth of Tupperware, and she was thrilled to bits. So I was really chuffed about that. So anything else, Rosemary, before we go? I want to make sure that everything you wanted to say has been said.
Well, it's just been amazing, a lot of fun. I can't wait to use this video, and I encourage everybody to sign up with you and make a video, because it's been quite an experience. Very unusual thing to do, but I think it's going to be an awesome sales tool for me to use, and
Absolutely.
I'm amazed at your talent. I just think this is a great idea, and thank you so much.
My absolute pleasure. We'll talk afterwards. If you want to get the edited video, I can sort that out. But yeah, you can repost this and share it forever. And people can use this and they can embed it in their websites and they can put it on social media. Absolutely fantastic. Well, all it leaves me to say now is thank you so much for being on the show. God bless America. God save the Queen. And I'll see you all next time, either on the Martyn Lucas Show, one of our concerts, or just me singing some more of my own songs. Until next time, bye-bye for now, and good night to you all. Bye-bye for now.
Thanks, Martyn.